All right. Boom. Okay. Well, first thing we're going to do, all right, let's kind of start off at the beginning. So, where you go to modify your ships is that you want to go, and this is probably the first place that you're going to go, is New Atlantis. Even Gina, yeah, Gina, she's like, she DMs me, she's like, have you seen this?
Hey, what can I do for you?
They're called ship service technicians. All right? So you click on them, and one of the options that they have is I like to view and modify my ships.
Sure, how about it?
All right? And so you can go through, you can modify any of the ships that you have. There's also another selection that you could buy a ship. But what you want to do is get your hands on a ship, either through the storyline or through, commandeering, stealing a ship. And then to start, working on it. Now, if you look at the bottom right-hand corner, there's upgrade ship and there's ship builder. Don't do the upgrade ship. What that does is that gives you just limited amount of options for you to upgrade, and it kind of looks at your stuff. Are you saying you steal things? Yeah, go out and steal things. Yeah, big things like ships. So don't do that. It's so limiting in scope. Hi, Zim. So what you want to do is that you want to go in here and be able to do ship builder. So you get into that, and now you start to get all your different options for your ship. This is where you can actually go in, pull stuff apart, look at things individually. Asset reappropriation. I like it. Though to steal the biggest ships, you want to upgrade your piloted. Yeah, and I'm going to get into that. So what I'm doing today, everybody, if you don't know, is that we're kind of giving a tutorial of how to do all of this stuff in here. So we'll take it step by step throughout here and going on through. And Jimmy brought up there's some wonderful skills that you might need to be able to get certain parts. There's levels. I'm still not up to level 60, which at level 60 you'll get everything unlocked for you. But there's little levels along the way that you go into there. But yeah. So what I want to do, so you can do this at any of these technicians. Leva to jump ahead. No, because you know a few things. And no, it's good. If I forget some stuff, let me know. So, but what I'm going to do is that one of the things that you can do in this game is that you can set up an outpost, and you can actually set up your own place to work on your ship. And that's probably the best place to go to if you're at that level, because it has most of the parts that you are going to want to build your ship. The specialty stuff you're going to see at different technicians, like in Neon, like in Home Tech, and different places and stuff, and Titan, where they've got different things and stuff. So that's for all the specialty. They got special habs, they got special stuff. So let's do this, so that I have everything, as many things available to me as possible. Let's go to one of mine so that we can look at it. We'll look at our new home base. We made a new outpost yesterday, and we got everything going in by inter-system cargo. Oh, at your home base, you do still have to pay for the parts. Yep. So let's go to mine. Up here. There we go. So this is kind of my home base here, Bessel. Because I found a base that had lots of stuff. Where's my guy? Oh! I was like, where is it? It went to Piazzi by accident. There it is. I'm like, where'd all my stuff go? Oh. Everybody's only a Saturday class. That's right. Lone Star Winnebago Inspired Ship. Oh my god, I still haven't done that. I want to do that. Yeah. How's my place doing? It's looking good. Got all my stuff. Alright, and so it's one of these things. It's really big. Alright, and if you're doing any of your outposts, if you got an outpost and you have the materials, you go into it. Alright, it's under miscellaneous. And if you see, it's called landing pad with shipbuilder. They don't make Winnebago campers anymore? Oh no. So that's what I'm on right there. So, So, right at the front here, you've got a little computer, little console, and this'll get you in so that you can modify your ships. Okay, so, and you can do such a wide variety with the ships that you can practice on some. You can, work on some things at one base, do it at another base, and everything. Lots of fun, and I'll go through my collection at the end in there. So let's go through. Let's find the one that we're going to be working on today. There it is, the Varum Revelation 2. This is the one that we took over. All right. Did I not register it yet? I thought I registered it yet. I already did register this ship, didn't I? I was thinking something else. Okay. All right, now I can use the shipbuilder. All right, so I hit X, and now I've got like a free mouse or my free controller to move stuff around. All right, to access new parts, because it's not very intuitive. You see where it says down in the bottom right where it says add? You've got undo, redo, add, flight check, and exit. Okay? A flight check is going to make sure you can't leave out of here until you've got a workable craft that can move around. It might not have all the, the right stuff that you want on it or weapons or anything like that, but it's got to go with a flight check and have everything be normal. You also can have warnings on it. They'll give you like warnings like you don't have any guns or something like that. So, but you want to make sure that your cursor is off of the ship when you click. So then you click, and I click add, and now it opens on the right side all of the different things that you can add to your ship. So all your weapons, your bays are all of your different types of entranceways. Your landing bays. Again, this is why I wanted to do it at my base, because it gives me access to all the different types I've unlocked. Where if I was just at New Atlantis, I believe it only gives me that one, the NG6 landing bay. So if I wanted something else, like a side loader, I'd have to go somewhere else to do it. So that's why I picked doing it over here. So that's why it's very, very handy to have that up and running. What you see here is only determined upon your level. So the higher level I go, more stuff will be unlocked. So we've got great variety. We've got a landing bay that has a door. If you kind of see, I'll go into something like that. Just has a door from there. It's a very low entry in that. You've got a side entry one. I always like the side entry ones. Those are cool. All right. With my Millennium Falcon build, I did a side entry one. The regular landing bay, this one uses a ladder. If you can see inside, there's a ladder in there. So if you look at the very top, it'll show you that little bouncing arrow. See that little bouncing arrow that's in there? That shows you where the entrance is and the exit. So you got to make sure it's attached at the top for you to be able to go through. Same thing with the Hope 4 landing bay. Hi, Funky. How's it going? Hi, Zinni. Hi, everybody. We're doing kind of like a tutorial for people that want to get into shipbuilding. I like this one. This one is actually very cool because it has a extra like little sections on the side here so that you can latch onto things like guns and stuff. Yeah. And then we have this one, which is cool because it's got a curved front to it, which is nice. Now, one of the things that people do not know or just forget about is that you can flip items. So I can place this item down, I can select it, and now you see my options have changed in the bottom right. Delete, flip, accept, or cancel. And what I can do is that I can actually take that where right now it would load through the front, flip it, and I can load through the back. Wish they had that one in a door instead of the ladder. Yeah. Yeah, so there you go. If I want to get out of it, I can do that, and I can also hit the undo. Boom, and get rid of it. So yeah, so you've got your landing bays. You have different kinds of cargo. There's a lot of variety of different kinds of cargo that we can have with different masses levels, different amounts that they can carry. If you want to have a big loader or something like that, you got all kinds, and different ones have different shapes. I actually added one of these shapes to one of my builds so that, because it was similar to a piece that I wanted. So not only did it give me the shape, but it gave me some cargo. Let's see, different kind of cockpits. Oh my gosh, you got so much different variety. You have the ones that kind of look more like a truck. You got ones that look like a fighter pilot. You got one that looks kind of like a hawk's head. I like that one. Cockpit looks kind of like a fighter plane looking kind of thing. Viking one, this one's got a beautiful interior to it. This one, which is very kind of sleek and newish in there, that's from the Tayo company. They got a lot of sleek stuff. Yeah. Now, there's other cockpits and bridges out there. Some I haven't unlocked because I'm not at that level. Other ones because they're unique to where you go to the different manufacturers. Like the ones that are really open, have a lot of seats in the front? Yeah. Yeah, that one that has a lot is this one. This one has a lot in there. I think there's 2 seats on each side, 2 near the front and that, so I think there's like 5. Yeah. And if you see just as a stat thing, if you look on the left-hand side, like this one has crew stations of 2. That one has 4. So yeah, different sizes of things. Then you have your dockers. This is where not only do you have to have an entrance that you go in, but there's also a docker when you're going to be docking out into space. And there's different styles of that. And that's one of the things you always have to watch out for. You got to make sure that that has an area clear in front of it that's not competing with any other part of the ship. So like if I tried to put that, kind of towards the front, and this is the front thing, I've got things sticking out the front, there's no way for you to dock in there. It just kind of makes sense. So they've got different versions. The slim docker is probably one of the favorite ones because you can flip this, put it underneath, and then you're good to go. Engines, we have all different kinds of engines, and we can talk about that. You've got, for your engines, your gravs, and your reactors, you've got 3 different types. You've got A's, B's, and C's. And basically, from your reactor, if you have an A, B, or C, that's what allows you to have A parts or B parts or C parts within it. So like if you see that it says Class A, that means that if I have a Class A, B, or C reactor, I can use these engines. Same thing with the grav drives within there. So you've got wonderful different styles. You've got double barrel ones. You've got single ones. So you can really do a lot aesthetically. And a lot of them are really good. You have these angular ones, which are really cool. White Dwarf is probably one of the best, or the best, in there for the A's. You got some different styles like the Duns. Nova engines, these are B level. The big guns, the Supernovas. for some of your big ships. Crew stations give you the option to add crew members whose skills are added on top of your own. Very good. We'll go get there. We'll talk more about that too. So if you have a C reactor, can you use B and A parts for the other things if you want to, or do they have to be other? Nope. You can use anything above that, but you can't reverse that. So if you've got an A reactor, you can't use B or C. But let's say you got a B reactor. If you got a B reactor, you can use Bs and As. Yeah. And let me do that. Let me skip a little bit. Let me go to the reactors. Yeah, and like, so you see like the size of the reactors too. They're smaller for the smaller, you know, because usually with your A's, you want a quick, small fighter kind of thing. All right, so you've got all of your different A1s and different designs. If you're wondering why they're grouping, so the last ones on the list are not necessarily the best. It's just the different styles that they have. So we have different styles here of reactor, or different companies as well that make them. Yeah. And so now I'm into, these are all my B ones. So a little bit kind of sleeker. And then your C ones usually are double. So we'll actually have 2 levels to things, which is kind of nice because you can attach things, you know, just like you had 2 levels in your ship. And you know what? So let's get back. We're going to come back to reactors as well. So I'm just kind of going through it kind of alphabetically here. All right. So we talked about our engines, that relationship. That you also have your fuel tanks. All right. Fuel tanks determine how far you can make a jump. All right. They well, and a couple of other factors too. But you need enough fuel to get from place to place. So when you saw me where I was going from where I was and I was connected on the star map in there, I had to have enough fuel capacity to be able to make it. Now, can you technically make it there if you don't have enough fuel? Yeah, but you'd have to stop at a planet, jump, then jump again. So you always want to try to have a fair bit amount of fuel. Again, they have different sizes, different shapes. This one's kind of nice because you can attach to all 4 sides or 6 sides. You have double ones. And these are not A, B, C connected at all. You can use whatever ones that you want. There's some that are kind of stylish. I always like this one. This is the one I used in my X-Wing fighter. Yeah, Paladin. I'm going to get to that too. Good. Make sure I don't forget those. Yeah, those are really cool. The Ulysses tanks. Yeah. I put a couple of Atlas ones because I got an upgrade. This one right here is a little bit bigger. 400 fuel, which is really good. And then I like these because they look like drums. They look like drum tanks. I like them. So style comes into it too. You might not have the best ship, but it might be the look that you're looking for. Gear. All right, this is landing gear stuff. All right, so you have different gear in different shapes, different heights as well. I like this landing gear, this size in here. Oh, if you see in where I've got highlight for the landing gear, see how there's like little lines underneath it? This one doesn't have any lines. This one has 3 lines, little dashes, under where it says port. That means that if I change and I go to my, see it says at the bottom, variants, I can change up the variant. And you can do that after you've placed it too. So I can have this, place it on the ground, and be like, you know what? I want the other variant. So let me select it. I'm like, you know what? I want the one with the fuel coming out the end. Or if I, there's also an option to duplicate. I can duplicate. All right. And I can switch it to one of the other variants. And if I were attaching this to my ship, I could have that variant, and then I could do the front variant as well. And so I could have this cool, like, 3 little setup. Boom, 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 on my ship. And while I have it selected, I also have the option to flip it, so I can flip it to the other side. Yeah, duplicate. So select it. On my case with the thing, it says duplicate is Y on my thing. So I just click on Y and I duplicate it. And I can flip it. Yeah. So you could, in theory, you could like work on this whole side over here if I wanted to, like separate it out. Select it all, duplicate the whole group, and flip it to the other side. Yeah. And never worry about putting down like extra things like this. You can always go through and just delete them, and you'll be back to 0. Yeah. There we go. And this one has all different types. They're really kind of cool. This one's kind of neat if you've got like an angular underneath one. And this one actually does flip. So even though it doesn't have like the little lines underneath it, check this out. I can select it. And I can flip it. And it becomes a middle unit. Flip it again. And it becomes a other side unit. So always make sure you're looking to see if you can give a variant of it or flip it, because there's like actually on our ship right now, this thing, all right here, I can actually take this, flip it upside down for a bottom piece, flip it again for a bottom piece on the other side, flip it again so it's on that side, so it's now that piece. This has 4 different flips. And if you see, it also has variants. So I can change it from here, variant to the back, and back to front. So yeah, so some things that you might think, oh, I can't put it on the back, try to see if there's a variant or flip it. These are really nice over here. I like these because they give us a thruster look, which is nice. I like these Hope ones because they have lights in the front. This one as well has 3 different types of variants. There. And then a back part. The old-fashioned back landing gear like this, which is kind of neat. It has like little thrusters underneath. I like that. And these little side gears ones. Grocers are here? Okay. Any questions while we're waiting for Kivrin to kind of return? Because we'll get into the grav drives next. Yes, where are the tacos? Oh my gosh. I was watching from Mythical Kitchen, Chef Josh there, and he was making these birria tacos. Oh, and he was on a different show. The show was Try Not to Eat This. Release of Zealous of Ownership. There you go. Yeah, actually, well, we're kind of waiting for Kifrin to get back. I can kind of look what's in here. One of the things with this, because it's all black, it's hard to see what parts are what. So what I'm going to have to do is color it so I can see what's going on. It has some stuff that I can't get yet. Like, these are bigger engines than I can get right now. Got a good shield on it. Got some nice deco kind of stuff. Yeah, look at that. That's a big reactor for me right now. Piloting rank 4. Starship design rank 3. Which I have, but I don't have that reactor yet. Let's get the nice cockpit on there too. Good designs. What's underneath? It's got the Tayo landing gear. Very nice. The Deimos landing bay. That's a nice one. Good, nice stuff. The Tayo landing gear is only at the dealer. That's what I was going to ask. Yeah. It's the... Now, what's the... oh, not landing gear. We said landing gear, not this one. Yeah. Oh, wait. No, that's the Nova. Where's the Tayo? See, I got to change it white. I got to change it all white. There's elect. There we go. Or at least gray, so I can see all the parts. 32C reactor 2, nice. There we go. Now I can see all the differentiated parts. So that's Nova. That's Nova. Oh, there they are. Yeah. Oh, yeah. These. Oh, I love these. I have these on my on my Star Trek ship. Got such a great shape to them. .45 grab drive. Let's see if I can find my. Oh no. Don't know that I got. There's a grab drive. Oh wait, is this the one? 45 jump thrust. Heck yeah. I don't understand when I took over the ship, I didn't understand this either. Portholes on the bottom. I didn't understand that. Portholes on the bottom. It's got a lot of good cargo hold too. See, this is what astounds me too, is that it's got to have good stuff because its jump range is 30. Mobility's down a little bit, but it's got some good speed and a good jump range. So it's got to have some good stuff. Had we the fine for you? Yeah, well, what we were doing is that we were over at the Serpent, whatever area. And I was getting, I'm only in my 30s stuff. I was getting some 54s were coming at me. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to take over one of the 54 level ships. Hatch is on the bottom. Where is my hatch? Oh, no. We're right at the top. Yep. I didn't even notice it. Slim Docker's right at the top. Actually, let's do this. We're going to do that white. Let's go like a secondary color of our orange. There we go. Now I can see things. Oh, there's a third color? All right, we can keep that black. Now we can see all the parts that we're looking at. See, what guns do they have on here? Railgun turret. No. If your hatch is on the bottom, maybe it's a good idea to have the portholes there as well. Oh! Well, I guess if you're floating in space or something like that. I don't know why they would have the portholes on the bottom. Yeah, my hatch is right here. Back! Welcome back! We colored this thing just so I could see the different parts. So, welcome back. Okay. So, we were talking about the different landing gear. So, we got different landing gear. And different landing gear has different levels. Like this one and everything is taller than this one. If you see, like this one, I'd have to move it down for it to be able to use. So, you've got to take that in consideration, just your height of a lot of the things. What I did was take off those portholes. I know, right? Well, when I was battling, I was falling into the portholes. I was like, what's going on? Grav drives. Okay, we were mentioning the grav drives. All right. Now, when you're dealing with your grav drives, all right, you're looking for something that's good, that has a good amount of thrust. Drive health is okay. Your max power, the power part of it, is how many, actually we should talk about this, for your drives and for like your shields and engines, everything that's in the little white bars up top there, you have a maximum of 12. And so you kind of want, if you can make it so that you don't have to fill it all the way up for it to be fully powered, if you can find something that has a max power of 9 instead of 12, all right, then you don't have to worry about having a huge reactor. Because what a reactor does is that it gives you all of those points. If you look at where it says the C reactor, and you're looking at the bar that goes that way with all the little bars, it shows you how many points or little slots that you have available to you. All right? And so if you have everything maxed out at like 12, you're just not going to have enough points to put things in. You'd have to have a reactor that was like, 60 or something, So you want to make sure that you've got something that's in there. Now, that all being said, all right, grav drives, you don't have to worry about putting anything but 1 point into it, unless you could be doing a lot of quick jumps. So what we're looking at is that you can have a great A-class grav drive as well as a B or C. So it just matters how far you want to go and how much you want to have for your thrust. All right, if you look, let's see. 14. All of these are pretty good and not really going to affect too much. We get into our Bs, we got to jump to 30, which is really good. And what I'm looking down is to see if it affects anything under jump range. All right. Yeah, so that's what you got to take into consideration. How much power and how much jump thrust do you need? Now, this one's pretty beefy that I've got, so it needs a good one in there. We're going to skip the HABs, because the HABs is all the fun, what kind of decoration stuff, what you want to have in there. Reactors we've talked about already. All right? So again, that is going, so you're looking at how much power is being generated in each class that you want. If you only want a B-class ship, look for your B class, which I have there, and then look how much power is being generated. 24 out of that one. 16. 21, 16, 14. You could even get an A reactor that's 26, which is higher than one of the B reactors. But make sure if you're going to do that, that you can only use A parts for the other stuff. Yeah. So that's what unlocks everything else that you can do. So like that one's really good. It's a C reactor. All Does have a lot of mass to it, so you got to watch out for that. But if you got that reactor, you can use any C part, any B part, any A part. Shields, same type of thing. Not necessarily the best shield is always your C one. For me, budget was a part of it too. Choosing one I was important to upgrade first, so I couldn't afford what. There you go. Yep, I actually went out and did a little bit of grinding to have enough, which I think I do, to be able to do our build today. But yeah, that's very much true. Having enough money for all the different parts. Yeah. Oh, and I have to say also, as you go up in level, you will get better and better parts. That have like, so you'll have the same part, but now it does like more shields or more stuff and everything. So as you level up, always check back to see, you know, if the parts have upgraded or you've got better parts. Yeah. One of your best shields actually isn't even like at the top here. I think one of the best ones is like a B. With shields. Oh, shields, what you want is that you want your max power to not be too high. You want to have a good amount of shield health. And you want a good regeneration rate. You want to have it about 7%. If you get 7% or something that's 10%, that's like really, really good. All right? But if you have something that is like 5% or below, does it go below 5%? In there, they're pretty slow regenerations. Yeah. Like this one. This one's actually really good. In here, it's A. Max power is 6, does 550 health, and it's got a 10% regeneration rate. So for an early crafts and stuff, that'd be really good. And again, they're all grouped up by style. So don't think that just because this one is here, all right, and this one is there and down, that this one's better. So this one is an A6 550 10%. This one is a A7 but 650 10%. Yeah. And again, there's also the dollar value of it too. And different shields hook on in different ways too. So that's always an issue as well. You got to think of your designs. Yeah. Structural, we'll go through that after and stuff. And then weapons. Yeah. So there you go. So yeah. So other than like habs, weapons, and your structural pieces, which is all about making it kind of cool. Those are all the parts that you need. Yeah. Now for weapons, you're going to get better weapons as you go along. And here, one of the best weapons, Ninja has talked to us about this, is that you actually get a very good weapon early on if you join the Vanguard. If you join the Vanguard, it's an A-level weapon. It's right there. It's called the Vanguard Obliterator Auto Projector. Now, why it's so good is that it does a lot of good damage. It does hull and shield damage. The rate of fire is very fast. Anything in the 6s is fast. Got a great range on it. But here's the most important part. You can kind of see just a little bit up there. Max power. You know how we talked about with the power above with the bar lines, you know, there? That weapon, one weapon only takes up 2. You're going to see other ones that take up like 4 or 3. Like this one right here takes up 4. Remember, you can only have a max of 12. So even though this might be a more powerful cannon, you're only going to be able to put 3 on your ship. So this one's really good. Yeah. So you can put a maximum of 6. And even if you can't afford all 6, let's say you can only afford 3, put 3, you'd have your maxed out power. Those 3 will do really, really good fast damage. And then as you get more reactor bars, you can add other stuff. All right. There's also things called suppressors, which I have learned about recently, which you can add one of those to your slots, because you got 3 different weapon slots. You can add that, and once you get like the shields down on a ship, you can fire this out, and you can stun the ship, and you can board them. Makes boarding a little bit easier. There's also turrets in the game. Now, Ninja hates turrets. You know me, I love my turrets. Because the turrets work. I don't know, his game, the turrets don't work. Mine work fantastic. Yeah. You'll also see things with different rates of fire in there. Auto is like an automatic weapon. So you might see the same thing that says auto versus not auto. All right, so like this Helion beam, it's very strong. Does 29 damage to hull and that, which is more than like this one. But this one is auto, so its rate of fire is going to be more. You got 4 of those in your ship? Perfect. Yep. Also, in Ninja's game, ships merge with other ships, but that's a bug. Suppressor's great for potential pirates for disabling and boarding ships. Yeah. Yeah. Now, you could also, because each one kind of looks differently, you could also do stuff for looks as well. Yes, that's the EM weapon. So you've got particle weapons, you've got beam weapons. Oh, wait, no, you've got particle weapons, you've got... Gosh, I've only been using particle ones for a while now. Particle, what's the other kind? Ballistic, thank you. You've got ballistic, you've got particle, and you've got the EM. And you got turrets. And missiles. Yeah. Now, I've seen some builds that have some great missile stuff. All right? So what you can do is that you could have, like, you know, like this one has a max power of 3. You could have 4 different of these missile slots put on one, so you can like just kind of lock targets on it, fire all, you know, a barrage on the port side, and just destroy something. Lot of fun. So you could play that way as well. Yeah. You like the firefighter ship? Yeah. This is suppressor. Now, you can still board if you do it, but it's a little bit trickier to do it. So, and we've kind of found out in the game that if you can find a weapon that can do both hull damage and shield damage, then that saves you kind of a weapon slot. Because a lot of these other ones, especially on the ships that you'll get, will specialize in one or the other. Like this cannon, you see, does the same amount of hull damage as as the Vanguard. Actually, does more. But it doesn't do much to the shield damage. Because you got to take out the shields first, then the hull. Tons of different things. I actually just put these on my my thing, PBO 300 Auto Alpha Beams. They're really good. You got a lot of stuff. I can only put 4 of them on my ship though. Yeah, use fast shooting lanterns and auto cannons and then hit them with a big missile barrage. There you go. Yeah. And just because you can put so many of those weapons on, you don't have to. Because one of the things that you, like with those bars that we talked about, if you don't fill those bars all the way up, you don't get the max amount of damage or the max amount of shielding or the max amount of engines. So you might have that cool weapon, but if you don't have enough to power it all the way, it's going to hit like a wet noodle. So you always got to take that in consideration. Here, I'm going to get some more water. Hold on one sec. Back. What's that old saying? One job makes three, or one job begets three, or something like that. Like I wanted to go get a cup of water. Well, filled up that cup, but then my water jug was empty, so I had to go fill up the water jug. Well, there was the plate from this morning was on that side where I need to fill it up, so I had to take out the plate, move it to the thing. So I had to move out the plate, refill the thing like that, and pour myself a thing. So I'm like, 3. Yeah. So that's weapons. Structure stuff we're going to kind of go through as we see stuff with the build. Sounds about right? Yeah. And then the halves. All right? The halves in here, what's great about having your own base to look at this is that it gives you a variety of the different hab types. And there's videos on YouTube that all they do is show the different types of interiors. So you can go through and check out all the different interiors. The basic one module is either a companionway or a storeroom. Just the basic look. I kind of like the companionway because there's less junk in it. You get something that is the 2 level. You'll get things that are all-in-ones that have a little bit of everything in it, including a bed and stuff. There's one that has an armory to store your stuff, a captain's quarters that has one bed, the console that looks like your star chart in there, coffee machine. There's computer cores that have all kind of computer equipment, control station that looks like a miniature battle station, infirmary. The infirmary and the science lab have the same amount of gear, just different presentation. Both science lab and infirmary have your research lab and your pharmaceutical lab in them. Both the same thing. So it just matters what you kind of like for a look. Living quarters, in a living quarters and stuff, you'll have multiple beds usually. You'll have like, depending on the maker, you have usually about like 4 beds in it. Or if it's like a bigger one and stuff like that, they'll have like a workout room and stuff and weights and everything. Workshop, that's where I that's what I was showing you when I was making all my components in there. Should have put a little pic of the interiors of the shipbuilder. Seems like a myth. Yeah, I know, that'd be nice. For all the different things. And the all-in-one has a little bit of everything. So you can kind of go, what's great, what's really fantastic is that you can put one down, add it to your ship, and then change it if you don't like it. It's really easy to do. It's free.
Netcat31 is a returning Jazzcat and has subbed for 14 months.
Netcat, thank you so much for the 14 months. 14-month streak. Welcome back to Jazz and Show Your Manual Modes. How you doing today? So, like, if I have just placed this down like I did, I can highlight it, and now you see variants. So if you see in the left-hand side, it tells me I've got the all-in-one berth 2x1. Well, if I click next variant, now it's the armory, now it's the captain's quarters, and so forth. How you doing, buddy? What's going on? You have a good Saturday? Yeah, and that's free to do. So, like, even on mine that I have over here that I haven't done anything yet, here's like a top part here. I can just click on this. This is an armory. I can change it to a captain's quarters. Yeah. So you can do whatever you want with it. So that's really kind of nice. If you want a new item, you of course got to switch that out and pay for it, do all the stuff. So, same thing with all the 3-in-1s. You get, and this is where we get into where like certain dealerships. I always want to call them dealerships. The brands. Certain dealerships have different things. Deimos is kind of nice because it has 3x1s, engineering bays, and some options. Well, I've been doing this all wrong. I didn't know you could do that either. No, great. I love it. I want you to have problems. I tell this to my students all the time. That means I get to teach you, and you get to learn new stuff. If I go throughout this whole day and you knew everything that I talked about, I'm like, well, why did I bother? Oh, come on. They're Steeler ships. I have lots of problems. Yeah. So the Deimos model, they're a little darker on the inside. They've got kind of a more kind of, I don't know, earth kind of, they're very, very kind of more, grounded kind of, look to it. Hope Tech, maybe it's kind of a little upgrade of that, where like maybe they've been around a little bit longer kind of thing. The Nova is very rounded, very like space hab that we thought for like our own star program. Everything's very rounded. It's all white on the inside. It's very much, space shuttle-ish kind of thing. Right, come here. I wish that the infirmary did something like that too. I initially thought it did. I thought I could go in there, click on one of the things, and heal myself. Or thought like a crew member, like you could take on a crew member that was a doctor. Where's my bones? Bones! Well, that'd be cool. Yeah, it would be, yeah. Yeah, infirmary and science is just OP stuff, yeah. Yeah, that would have been really cool for the infirmary so that you didn't have to go to a medic. Go do that. Yeah. So you get that kind of look with it. Stroud, Stroud just feels polished. Stroud is like, it's the new kid on the block, but they've kind of just taken all the good things from other stuff and cleaned them up and made it look expensive. They're a doctor crew member, yeah, but you can't use it as like anything in the stuff. Yeah, I love the Stroud stuff. Got a lot of options to things too. Looks really cool. And then the Tayo has all of these different options to it. They have bottom, middle, and tops. And if you see like a bottom B versus a bottom A, if you look at it, there are some attachment points. So like this one doesn't have attachments on the side, so you can give it a nice rounded look if you're looking at that for your build. Where this one, you see it put on a door. So you'd have a doorway this way. So with this one, you wouldn't be able to get out it. You'd only be able to get it front to back and up. You put that on there, now you can go through the sides. And they have that for all their stuff. They've got tops, they've got mids. Yeah, so a lot of options to the Tayo stuff. It's like there's a top, if you want like a smooth rounded top, you could do that as well. Nova A as a research computer, love that to say, yes. Nova and my Stroud has a, is it in the Sweet Pea? The Nova A, is it in just a certain one of the habs? I know for my armory, for my Stroud, it gives me a research. That's why I picked it. Is it in the workshop as well? Yeah, in my Stroud workshop, I've got a research lab. But there's also one where you've got like a little viewer like that. That's at one part of the thing. Is that in the all-in-one? All-in-one Hab A left front. Yep, thought so. Yeah. I said, yeah, I watched a lot of those videos. Yeah, just to see the difference and went through and looked myself too. Yeah. So that's a lot of the fun of just like, what can I put in there? Yeah. Now, if you notice in these, we don't have a lot of the bigger ones. So the battle stations, the 2x2s, the 2x3s, and the 3x3s, those are the ones you have to go to those stations, go to those dealerships, and get those specifically. So what you would do at something like this is that I would just have like a couple of parts to fill in. I would put like, 2 of these side by side, because they're really not that expensive. The habs are very cheap compared to a lot of the other stuff. So I would do that, and then I would go to one of the dealerships that I wanted, and then I would go and get my 2x2 battle station. Yes, there's little things like that in the game that, like, if you look at this, you're going to have certain things along the wall. So if there's certain things like tables and stuff along the walls that you like, you got to be careful, because if I switch to the B one, the doors, these doors are going to take out that furniture on the side. So there's a little bit of play in it, you know? Yeah. And you kind of find out that as you go along. All right. Did we cover everything? As far as going through here. I think we're good. Are we good? Kivrin, how are you doing? So for the class, the lesson is hard save before ship building session. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Oh yeah, cargo. When you do cargo, I think I did cargo, but cargo, all right, is a thing I would put on last. Because cargo is going to affect your mobility, and it's going to affect your jump range, because you're adding a whole lot of mass to whatever you are. So what I would do is to start adding that last to see how much you can carry before it starts to affect your stats hugely. Oh yeah, and there's also contraband. We don't get any stuff in here. So your contraband has certain cargo holds too. Oh, I do have it over here. Oh, I didn't know I had some shielded. Yeah, so the shielded stuff, what's the percentage? Does anybody know the percentage? Because you can also buy at certain places a little device that adds like anywhere from 20 to 50% chance that they won't find any contraband. The Tayo Armory has a mini brig to it. Nice. Oh, that's right. That was the other piece. It's a brig. Sorry. Oh, Chuck Norris, love it. Crimson Fleet Quest. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So like I said, I would put cargo on last. Cargo does fill up quickly. And unless you're making yourself a hauler, you know, anything beyond 2,000, you know, you don't really need. You know, you see this stuff where people get the mods and they have like 50,000 cargo. I'm like, I'm not hauling that much stuff. Oh, and the guy at the Red Mile sells the devices? Scan jammers. Thank you, scan jammers. Yeah. Yeah. I did it once, and I got away with it, which is cool. No, but I still left it on my ship. Yeah. You have Chlorgate cargo like that? No, I boosted it. I boosted it. That's for the Red Mile. There you go. All right. Are we ready to kind of make something? I don't even know what we're going to make. You go, Maty. Okay, are we ready? Yeah. Now, the trickiest thing about starting a build is that you got to go through it and have kind of a completed thing before you can save it. All right? So let's get out of here. All right. I'll cancel all the modifications. Even the stuff. All right, so let's save it. Save. All right. Here we go. All right. It's the reverse of you. Go right 3 times. Gosh. All right. So here we go. First thing I want to do on this build is let's color it so I can see all the parts. So select all. Color 1. I kind of like it. I see things good when it's kind of white. Color 2. We'll put a little bit of our orange in there so I can kind of see. There we go. Color 3. You know, the blackish gray is kind of fine. All right. I recommend the orange, sir. Hi, Juju. He just went pink and purple. Oh, stuff like that. Okay. So let's see everything that we've got. Structural stuff, extra stuff. What do we got? We got these things. All right. So I kind of separate things out here. So I got a top and bottom layer on each side. All right. We've got our cockpit. Okay. Nothing is attached to it. No. All right. We've got our landing bay. I do like that landing bay. Okay. We got, these are all structural as well. That's just kind of a fun little front part. These radiators, I don't really do much with radiators. Something after manually coloring each shift part of my first two. Oh my gosh, Shifty, I did that too. And I'm like, there's a select all button? What? Rectangular watch dice. Higher cargo version of the cockpit. Oh, is this a lower version of it too? Oh yeah, because it goes up. These go up to like 300 or something. Yeah. That's it on the top. I was thinking about getting that. What's that? I think it's at Hope Tech. I think it's the one that sits right on the top. Because like I might make a ladder build. Because I've not made one with no doors, no ladders, and I kind of like to have one that goes in because I like that. Yeah, there's one it's like a bridge version that's fairly big, and really nice on the inside. Nova landing gear. This landing gear is very good, by the way. Is that one Hope Tech? Okay. We didn't talk about this. With the landing gear, you have lander thrust, and some of your landing gear only has one. Where's gear? Like if you look at it, landing gear thrust. So it would take 4 of these, Kivrin, 4 of these to equal 1 of what's next to it. So yeah, that's why these are so good. And this comes in different shapes. You can have it like that. You can have it the backside or that. Yeah, they're very beefy too. They're very good because you can have it so that it's got 2 legs or 1 leg or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, because you get to a point where it keeps on asking you for, because you get a heavier build as you start to build, and it'll start to ask you for more landing stuff. Yeah, beefy but low profile. Yeah. So those are very good. Those are Novas. Let's see. This is more. Of that. So now we've got our guns. Now see, I do this too because I think, okay, what is salvageable? What do I want? Let's go over here and we're just going to throw all our weapons over here. Weapons. These weapons. Got laser. Got missile. Is that it? Yeah, that might be it. These are just to hold up those things. They're little side ones to hold the missiles. Hold the guns. Put that there. Just soup up the hydraulics in them and make them dance while you play hip hop. Let's put these. Let's see. So that's there. Let's bring these out a little bit more. Yeah, so I kind of like to make like the big version of what I was looking at. There. All right. Okay, so now I've got our tanks. That. There's our reactor. That's a very good reactor. That's very good. So we're going to keep that reactor. That is a Pinch 7Z reactor. One of the best that you can have for my level, especially. Grav drive is very good. Another chonky. We've got some good cargo. I just actually timed it. Normal veteran function is 15 minutes, 37 seconds. Woo! Let's go. Now these are just little structural stuff. Okay, just out of principle. Well, actually, I can do something with the portholes. Let's just put them all over here. This makes me laugh so much. Portholes on the bottom. That must be a computer thinking. More shipbuilding! Hi, Jack! We're doing a start from scratch. Going on through. All these portholes on the bottom, that just make me laugh. Okay. Then we've got our docker. Good docker. We love our docker. That's a good one. But not on the bottom. I know, right? I put them on the side too. I'm just like, what are you doing? Because there's like some right. Where is it? Right there. There's one. We'll put these over here. Oops. No. There it is. Now, these are very good engines. Like I said, these are better engines than I can get right now. So we're going to use these. Very good. Because if you see, they only need 2. This is a Varoom. Does it tell me in the thing? It's a... What was the original? Varoom something 2. Build guide for the ship I posted on Reddit yesterday. Nice. Here's our shield. Very nice shield. You could probably do better. We've got another tank. Wow, we got a lot of like little tanks all over the place. Let's put that up here with the other tank. No, it's not a him. We actually had captured a him, and then we found this one, so I swapped them out. I think you safely delete everything and then add it back if that vendor does not sell that part. Yeah. What do you say? I like that you can safely delete everything and then add it back, even if that vendor does not sell the part. I always like to delete if your parts have a low plus. Oh, when you go to, like, within here, it has a little plus? Oh. Cool, I know that. Yeah, because I always like to see what's salvageable. Because, like, you'll see, like, in, like, people's videos and stuff like that, they'll just, like, delete everything. I'm just like, nah, things are expensive. But only when you have deleted, because I was added to the shop's inventory until you end this. I got, okay. So if I delete something right now, then it'll pop up in that. Got you. I love these. So a lot of this stuff right now, this is just so that it goes well with this part. So that goes well with this part. We've got some more portholes. We'll put them with all our graveyard of portholes. Over here. Top category channel again. Let's go. Oh, look. I love that. I like it, and I don't like it at the same time. I like that we're at the top of the thing, but gosh, I wish that people didn't give up on the game so quick. Jeez Louise. Boop. 40 hours before you figure it out, right? Do you have a shipyard preference for yeet parts? For yet parts? Do you have a ship preference? Oh, shipyard preference. Do I have one? I love Stroud. The Stroud Eklund stuff like that is my favorite. Let's see. Any other parts other than the Habs? Oh, we have more portholes. Sorry. More portholes. Get them out of here. Portholes. I'm a Nova boy. The ship I posted is an all Nova Galactic. Nice. And that's an equipment plate. So let's put that over here. All right. So here are all the Habs that we got. We've got a mix of Stroud, Hope Tech, Nova, Mighty Explode Spaceships. There you go. They need to have a preview button to see the Hab layout for the odd things, chair blocking, yeah. For forcing doors, yep. The Stroud engines, Deimos landing gear, yep. So we got a little variety of stuff. Let's see if we can use any stuff. So Nova Galactic, Nova Galactic. I've got a couple of Hope Tech. And we have a that Stroud, and then just 3 boom. All right, that's what we're looking at, everybody. Tries all the cutting edge stuff like that, and I think how they talk about it themselves, they sound like they're the newest one. Like Stroud is the newest one on the block, kind of thing. Well, You know what's so funny? We've got all that pulled apart, but we only have 4 errors. We only have 4 errors. Plus, I just like Walter anyway. That's true. All right. What am I going to do? What are we thinking here? Because this is the thing. You know, how much do I want to make it? We've got so many good parts. So we're going to make it a little chonky boy. Nova followed by Deimos for the oldest. As tall as you can. Yeah, vertical is not our friend a lot of the times. I wish we had vertical passageways. What do we want to do? We've done wings. Make a mech. There you go. We've done, you know, wings and passageways. Let's see. How do we want to begin? See, when you're doing it by yourself, this is where like hours go by. You're just like, what kind of theme do I want to it? The great thing about this is we have all these parts, which are all very good parts, and we haven't spent any money so far. You made a Blue Angel the other day, probably my favorite so far. Nice. Let's see. From Quark for Star Trek DS9? No way! I did not know that. Alright. Because I don't know if I want this cockpit. Like I said, I want the one that's on the top. From Hope Tech. So that's one of the things that we're going to have to go get. Let's go with first. What are we going to do with some of the HAB design? I do kind of like how you were talking. She has a big top ridge for the top mounts. You know, I do like how you were kind of talking about. I don't think I have an all Nova, you know, build. You know. Hi, Wolfie. Maybe our theme could be, because I've got a lot of Nova parts here. But I don't want no tea. It gives me a headache. Oh, wait. Shall we have the cafe? Cafe? Okay, coffee coming up. By the way, how many loves do you want? Or better give me a lot of loves. A whole lot of loves for you. To myself. Hi, Foos Roda. Yeah, this is exploded view. Exactly. So this is kind of taking stock of what we've got. All right. Now, the things that I love, let's start with that. I love these engines. These engines with this landing gear are phenomenal. All right, we can kind of start with that. I have watched Legion. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And if we're going to attach them to something... in here. Or do I want to move this one? And give that some freedom. Something asymmetrical. Well, there's one thing I don't think I can do it with this one. I was going to try to make like a trumpet. But that I got to like really plan out what I would want for parts. Doggo outside is not happy. Okay, well, I know what I don't like. Take these reactors out. Or whatever, these radiators. Reactors. Take those out. See, what I'd like to do is have like a level of this. It's an A-wing. Ooh. Could we make a chonky A-wing? Because the seat would be in the back, which would be with the cockpit that I like. Ooh. I don't get that cockpit in here, do I? It's at Hope Tech, isn't it? Back from everywhere, welcome back. So what I would have to do is put this... here for now to complete the build. So forget about the cockpit. Actually, you know what? We'll put the cockpit back on later. All right. What can we fit the main parts around? Wait, are those bridges the one I'm thinking of? Are those are shrouds, aren't they? Oh. Because that gets me confused, because Hope Tech has a very similar one. You know what I'm talking about? That's the top, the one you come up through the bottom. But then Stroud has the top that are actually bridges. Has the sleek ones. Hope and the others have the nice, are not as nice. Okay. Do you know what level those unlock? Yeah, I don't think they're at that level. I'm at that level yet. Please, Jack. I would. Oh, I love that. Thank you. All right. These are just little vanity pieces. Let's take those off. We could go to a second level. You know, I gotta make it bigger though. I gotta make it bigger. If I don't make it bigger, none of these things are gonna fit. Well, I have piloting 4 and shipbuilding 4. I think it's a level restriction because I'm only 36. This is a first run. Yep, first run. I'm only level 36. I could do something like this. Take these out. Put this here. At 36, you have access to both the small and large. Wait. I just got to go there. Okay. All smalls and lowest cargo, large Kontiki. Yes. Okay. Cool. Cool. That's awesome. What else do I need? Let's see. That I need the shield. The shield, actually, I can be sneaky about. Put that right on the side of the engine. For now. Storage, I'm not worried about because we can always add that. Mind if I put up a... give us 1 second. Let's give you permission. Who's here? Can one of my mods do a permission for a kill_Jack? That's 210. That's 140. Thanks, Josh. I could. So I can do that. And then I could do this. There we go. That I can get rid of. Or I could do this. Actually, this would be pretty good. I can move this 1 more level up. I'm sure I'm going to have to do. You get a list of all the modules for shipbuilding, their stats and level. Thank you. The type ship is wonderful. Yes, thank you so much. If I do that, now I can connect that down there. Where's my other side? Over here. That gives me some more space. I can put something underneath there. What do I need? Is there anything else I need under there? Is this attached to anything? No. At my base. I gotta use the other one. Now add a feral wombat launcher. Yes, that's what this needs. How did you know? Oh my gosh. Thanks, Mike. I was getting kind of quiet there. I got to focus face mode. I'm like, all right, for right now, put that on the top. We're making like a buff A. We're making like a A 2.0 fighter. Feral wombats or a larger feral? Yes. All right, for us to be able to...
Science has proven just recently, there's a paper that was put out in Nature and everything, that the dinosaurs did not follow Madagon. It is scientifically proven now. Dinosaurs did not follow Madagon. Now, you know what happened to the dinosaurs. I'm just pointing this out. Now, correlation is not causation. It might be completely unrelated that the dinosaurs not following Madagon and then their fiery, explosive death at the hand of the Chicxulub comet. It might be unrelated, but you have to ask yourselves: is it worth the risk?
Yeah, this doesn't connect to anything, does it? Do that just so that I could have a cockpit. Which actually doesn't look too bad. No, the braking edge you connect. I'm gonna come back for something else. Oh, right about the landing days? Yeah. So let's do... I think my only things left, I'm guessing guns and things not attached. Ship size. Oh. Yes, we're gonna... these don't really matter, but we might run into something. Who knows? We're not going to use that. So let's use that. Let's do this just in case we need to put something on the side. I might not actually need all that landing gear, too. All right. The portholes. That's pretty good. Yeah, like I said, my last few builds have all been just eliminating. And let's grab an equipment. Oops. Let's grab an equipment plate. Just put it anywhere. Like up there. There we go. My wonderful creation. See, Cameron? This is how beauty is made. Very nice. Well, that is how we begin, everybody. That is how we begin. Warnings. We got 2 warnings. We're good. It's acceptable. All right. Actually, one of the things I should do with it is assign the guns. Just in case. We'll put the turns there. There we go. La la, hi, la 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 la. Was lurking, but well done. We got to stage 1. This is where we want to get. We want to be at stage 1 of our new ship and go for there. Yeah, that's why I wanted to save one of them at least. Yeah, so those are the ones that yeah. The plates are like the best part. That's actually pretty fast to put that together like that, yeah. Also, I did a thing that I hope you liked. Did you send it to me? Ooh. Yeah, bare essentials, good outline, and the big thing is that we've kept the parts that we want, like the engines and all that stuff. So now it's getting, like I said, the big thing I want is to get that bridge in there. Oh, Jag, thanks. I'm so glad you wanted to do the follow. All right, Lala, let me see what you got here. You know what? That sounds great, and let me give you my actual date. So I'll leave it up to you how you want to phrase that in there. Yeah. And actually, I also have to go to the bathroom. You did? Oh my. Oh my. All right. Here, I'll leave you guys with the ship. See if you get any more ideas or anything out of it. And let me put a little, I'll put a little jazz music on. I'll be right back. You're going back. And now you can edit more in different dealerships. Exactly, Kiffer. Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, first thing, because that's going to be my focus, is that cockpit. The new bridge. So I go to the Shroud one. So let's go to the Shroud. Shroud, Eklund. Right near my stuff. Over here. Listen to some jazz for a while. Man, shipbuilding, I am. We're doing a big old build. Put on the brakes. Dock. Cargo hauler yet? Nope, not yet. I think my biggest one is like 3K. All right. Here's our dude. All right.
Nice to see you again. How can I help?
I want to modify my shit, buddy.
Let's get you set up.
Right. There we go. All right, so we want to look for cockpit. There it is. I like that it's called the Kon-Tiki. Is the 500 the biggest one? Havisham, my man, can you pull up the shipbuilder for me? Is that the biggest one? It's gorgeous, too, on the inside. It's beautiful. There's two above it? Oh my gosh. They add cargo. Oh, okay. So the look is the same as like the car. Okay. So I can do that later. Wow. Was it, wait, I didn't even look at the price. Was it 44? That was 44,000? Jeez Louise. Well, this is the one that I want. It's the one that I want. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, do-do-do. Okay. So we might. Now for that to work with that. Select you, select you, select you. Pull. Guns, I don't know why you didn't go with it. Select, select, select. Yeah, I know. That's why I was like moving the stuff. So if I want to do this, does that have any capture points? No. Okay, good to know. All of that original style. So we've got to take that. That's big. So we got to take that into consideration. And it's meant to be on top of everything. Yeah. So what I would have to do then, take this out, put this on top. Oh, I'm like, why can't it fit up there? I've got the equipment thing on there. I'm like, wait, what? All right, so now we got to think about some design. What are we going to do for design? We put these things back. I've got anything down here that touches? No. You can check the lower one? That's true. There is a smaller one. Like Cowlings with a side docker. Oh, that's true. Let's see. How do we know, other than just deleting, how do we know how much lander stuff we need? Lala! The idea is just a shift kit. No, it's so good. It's so good. And I don't have it on any of my builds yet. I was hoping you were going to fill in the thing. Lala, I love it! Oh, are you able to change the at? Okay. Highest thrust rate, yeah. Oh! Change that, made it at Vatican. That's right. Oh my gosh, Lala, that looks stupendous. Gosh, Lala. Lala, can I ask a favor? Oh, I love the background. I love the background. Lala, you know how you showed me the second thing and how it's all kind of squared off like that? Could you make me a nice one of that as well so that I have that for later things? So it gets rid of the stuff on the right? So the stuff on the right is for the stuff for next week. Can I have that for just future? Oh, that would just be perfect. Just as a general thing that I can just put on a tweet or something like that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's so good. I love it. I love it. It's so amazing, Lala. Oh my gosh. That is so good. Yeah! Yeah! I love it! That's so great! Oh my gosh. All right, y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know what's coming next week. There's something coming next week. I can tell you that much. Y'all don't know. Sorry, Jazz Cats. Y'all don't know. There's something coming. Something's coming. Something's coming. Da 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 da. See, I can put this here. Wait, I can't duplicate these here? Let me see. All right, Paladin, we'll see you later. Can I have it both ways? One with and one without? So then I could have it for two different situations? Oh. Oh! Oh my God. Lala, I think you should do this professionally. Oh my God. Everybody's going to be jealous. Everybody's going to be so jealous. It's so good. I want to make that. I think I want to make that my new little Twitter window. It's so good. Oh my gosh, you got me so excited. I'm so excited. I am over the moon. This is like crazy. All right, I can't talk about it anymore. If I talk about it, I'm gonna let stuff spill. Business means that we're all invited. This is true. Okay, so you know what I can do? Do we have... a Docker... Oh yeah, wait. I can do a side Docker. Does this connect? It does. And then I can add... Where's my Shroud stuff? Oh. Business meeting, and we are all invited. I mean, he's right. Lurk time for weekly call with my dad back in the bed. Control. Thanks, Kivrin. I might know what's coming. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It's somewhere doesn't mean it's a valid Docker. So I can do something like that. But then what I want to do is the chunkier version of those, which I think are here. Yeah, these things. Where's my chunkier versions? Yeah. Boom. Oh, I gotta put a... So this is where I'm gonna have to go and get another piece for. Give me a hab. I need a hab. I need a hab. I need a hab. Get me to the habs. I just need one of those. Kind of an angle. Blank Hall if you don't have... Yeah, it does, doesn't it? You loving it? You loving it? You know what's coming in? Yeah. Hold on. Let's see. So I gotta go this. Hold on for the two. No, when they put the original thing, Lala, they didn't know what they wanted us to fill in there. Yeah. So the at Matagon is like, no, I want the full thing. Yeah, because just I know what they meant to say in there to have it, but we want people to find me on Twitch. Hi, Evans. Yeah, we're gonna post this to YouTube. Yep. Yeah. All my ads are different, but going through Twitch, you can find all my ads. Find. What's that accent? You can find all my ads. Yeah. Because I'm Matagon on Twitch. I'm Maty. Matagon is here on Twitter, and it's Matagon. It's the whole thing. Yeah. Yep, there you go. Making lunch for me and the wife. Sounds good. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, so we've got an extra docker. We don't need that docker, so we don't have to worry about the bottom. Like that. Okay. Now. Probably change out those for like these, but that are those. Actually, you know what? These kind of fit, don't they? This cargo kind of works. Put this somewhere else. Just looks weird right on the engine. They're yelling about, yeah. Not too bad. Okay, now we got to think of how am I getting in and out of this darn thing? What's my error? Cannot reach the cockpit from the docker. Okay. Why can't I reach it? Why can't I reach you? Oh, because the door, I've got to have a connection point. I don't think a connection point up. It's out the side. Oh, okay, hold on. You know what? I'm going to go with the other docker. Because I can put a regular hab in there. And put the docker down below. Give me back my docker. There we go. Because I can actually do this. Delete. Copy this. Flip. Put this. Flip. Boom. Yep. There we go. All right. Shield's power is 10. Not the best. Yeah, could we go with a different design? Different one? Let's see what I've got available. Shields. Yeah, I got the Vanguard one, so it's like that, but it's so expensive, and it is a 12. That one's actually pretty good. Max power 7, 730. Well, it's 5%. I'd like to have the best 7% that I could get. B power 6, 690. The assurance gives me 730, 1600, $975. And so, if you want to check and see if you like or hate, okay, definitely not going to hate. But boo do do do. What does SG81 is, do I have that? Is the 1800 the best? Lala, you nailed it. Oh my gosh. Lala? Love it. Love it. Nope. That's perfect because I can use it as a square. I can use it as a circle. I can use it with the thing. Yep. Yep. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. All right. Go sleep. Go rest. Thank you so much. Oh, I love it so much. Perfect. 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 Get comfy. Go get comfy. Go get better. Germs, you leave Lala alone. The biggest shield was a 12 max power. Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. But it takes so much power to get it up to that level. So if I don't put it at full power... Yeah. That's why I kind of like this. I like the Warden SG200. It's 690. It's not going to be like the, you know, the hugest thing. But I like the design of it better too. So max power 7. See, it's better than that one. Full power my shields and measure everything. Ah, yeah. Let's go with this one for now. Let's do this. Let's get rid of you. Let's take this. We'll put you on this side for now. Boom. We'll figure out things. Okay, so not worried about weapons yet. So shield, we're good. Here, let's go through all of our stuff. Shield, we're good. Structural is structural. Weapons, we're going to do later. The bay, I like the one that I've got. Cargo, we're good. Cockpits, we got it. Docker, we're good. Engines, we're more than good. Fuel tanks, we're fine. Gear, we're great. Rav drive, we like the one that we had. Have reactors, back to shields. So now it's just design. And then weapons. So... Wait, if it's design and weapons, let's go back to my base. Yeah, because we're not getting anything else special here. So let's do this. Accept. Out of here. Back to my base. We're going back to my base. Have I done this one before? Yeah. Chlorine. Tons of chlorine. Let's go to this'll. Floridian Starfield, your base, your base or mine. Ba-da-doo-da-doo-doo. Doo-doo. All right. Did save, right? Let me just make sure. Always save. I'm like a save-aholic, and then the times that I don't is when I mess up. Okay. All right. So. Let's take it apart. Let's take it apart. Take out these guns. Take off the shield. Take off the plate. This over here. This over here. Same thing. That. Move that over here. Let's take the cockpit out. Those out. Let's take those out. That out. Okay. Shroud once underneath there. That's all we need there. I like this. I like how this sits right now. Because what is happening is that this is going up into here. So my ladder has to go here. So my ladder is going to go, I'll be right at the ladder if I want to go up. Which means that it'll, which actually, no. There will be a ladder going up, but there won't be going one up. It'll have to go over to wherever I put you. So I can control that dimension. Love this. You gotta figure out stuff with ladders. Now I can't. Can I put this flat down here? Yeah. So I can put that there if I really wanted to. And then if I wanted to, I could go. I can't do that. That touches that. I can go. Now, the option is I could actually smooth that out. want to do this. I don't know. Sometimes I don't like the double. I can do this. Copy this. Put that there. Copy this. Put that there. And then what was that front part that we liked? Nope, too small. Hey, Starship design, yeah, we spent we're doing the whole day on it. We started out with, we captured a Varun something 2. And so, we're working all this stuff. I wanted to have a build that uses that new, this thing up here. This bridge. I haven't made one that uses this bridge. It's a beautiful bridge. I am streaming this on Xbox. I only use one PC usually. I only use one usually, but I knew that this was going to take, I knew it was going to take a lot of power, and I just gotten it for Christmas this past year. Yeah, I thought it'd be best. I'm going to miss out on any mods, but yeah, OBS, I've heard people having problems with Starfield and stuff because it's so much to run. You know, if you're one-boxing it, are you one-boxing or do you have two? I forget. Do you run a 2 PC system? To minimize it and shut off the view. Yes! Well, that's the other thing. To get out of it to do an OBS thing is tough. OBS is fine with your Starfield so far. Jack, how do you get out of Starfield to be able to do something in OBS? But it's resource heavy, yeah. You just alt-tab, okay. Because it kind of pauses the game, right? Because I know some people have a hard time getting back to it after alt-tabbing. Get 2 screens, yeah. What's this one? That's not horrible. But not exactly. I have OBS up with the stream view on. I get stutter sometimes from my rig. I have 2 screens but 1 PC, older GPU. Okay. So I just move the mouse outside the game window and click back in. Okay, when Alt-Tab or something just changing menus. The graphics get all grainy and slow. Okay. So I'm going to OBS fight a bit for you. Yeah, I think it does with a bunch of people. Full screen, yeah. Hi, Storm! Yeah. Yeah, I find a lot of people, yeah, like I said, I said, you know what? Let's do this because when this slows down and the game's going funky, I'm kind of glad that I know it's not my computer. But like you say, hey, thanks. Yeah, I'm kind of doing like a compact. Somebody mentioned like a A-Wing from Star Wars, and I'm like, oh, that would be kind of cool. You know, so very compact but big, like chonker, because I got a lot of C parts with this thing. The system slog when the game is not in focus, yeah. Your game goes funky. So yeah, so now I'm just figuring out my habs, how to kind of make this work in with my habs. Actually, technically, I can use another. I was thinking also of using all Nova habs because I have not done that before. So I could actually delete that. Delete that. Put that in. Hall Nova. Is that a storeroom? I want it to be a companionway. Companionway. Shit similar to 9,000. I've only had the game crash once over 200. That's, I tell you, you're doing really good, Jack, with that then. Yeah. This screen says all the different tabs inside. So like, oh my gosh, see, I've been referring to like videos and then I forget. You are smart, Locke. See, that's the way to do it. Making nice shits or a mess inside for a while, yeah. Oh my gosh, it's too crazy. Did we get a shout out for Locke somewhere? Can we get a shout out for our friend Locke, please? Yeah, another one. Such a wonderful person first and an incredible streamer second. There we go. Just 3 floors. I was surprised how not a maze. Yeah, that's the thing we're doing now. Is like we're trying to make it so it's not a maze. Thanks, Sim. You know what we could do? We do have a 3. We've got a 3er. But let's see, what else can we put on the front? I'm trying to think. There was the thing that we saw. Just want to kind of cap it on the front. There's the braking, but I like the ones that have the lights instead of the braking at the front. But I think this actually, it works really good. It does work really good. What was the one that has lights? Get your vote, yeah. Here's a question for chat. Which fashion sport, UC or Freestar? I'm going for a big ship, but I wanted to have good flow inside. Trying to do something somewhat Battlestar Galactica. Oh, that would be fantastic. I haven't dealt with that. I've done Star Trek and Star Wars. That'd be cool. Let's see. Do I have the other one? See, we could also do those on the top too. How does that work? Of doing that up there. If I went like another level up. What I got to do is look at a picture of the A-Wing. See what we can do with that. See, there's a front there too. Nose cap. Ah, this is the one I like. I like the nose cap E because of the lights. Yeah, that fits a little bit more flush. I mean, you know, I don't have to try to fit that in if I don't want to. That wing needs more chunk. So what is this sitting on top of? Okay, it's on top of on a tour. It's all in the back. What can I place? See, I can't place anything because it's too chunk. All right, let me look at. I gotta look at a. Let me see. What does the A-Wing look like? A-Wing Star Wars. Okay. Let's see. You know what? I've got my thing, that stuff on the bottom. Ooh, hold on. We could do a... Where's that fin? That it looks like a fin. Yeah, it's like in these, but it looks like a fin. Yeah. Is there a place for me to put this? Oh my gosh, it's just... Ugh! It's just the thing's just a little too big. Maybe I should have gone with the smaller one. We also could do this. Because it does hang off the side. Hold on. Hold on. Hey, how's it going, Lightning Hawk? How you doing? Welcome on in. And then we could put... Where'd it go? Oh my gosh, hold on. Hold on. Select, select, select. Oops. Take this. Select, select, select. Copy. Select all this. Doing good? All right. We also could do... Okay, what can I mosey up close to it? Oh, I've got some tricks. I've got some tricks. This is a new Maty MC Chunks. Hold on. Where's the yeah. Oh, I thought that was gonna work. I thought I was just gonna get a little lucky. Can we do the glitch? Boom. Is that gonna glitch into the window? I think so. Wait, how come I was able to do it there? That's okay. I don't like doing the glitches. How about this? No. Pretty unreliable, yeah. I've tried it a couple of times. Yeah, it's never kind of quite worked the way I wanted it to. Get rid of the chonky boy. Just like this. Flip, 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 flip. There we go. That's a little smoother. The trench run, so it looks like that's true. It does, doesn't it? Alright, things that we can put along here. Might have to change. This or something. And like these habs go to nowhere, by the way. Just to let you know. Like these habs are all for show. Yeah, they don't go anywhere. What can fit? What kind of other things? What is... How... Oh, I almost swore. I almost swore. Wait, why can't I put you there? I put the other one there. Wait, what? Why? Are you poking out or doing something? What? Why? Is that not? That should be. Like, why does it work on that side but doesn't work on this side? Yeah, right. This is a PG channel. That has a connection point on this side. The other thing does not. Does it need a connection point on the bottom? No. It just does not like it. You work over here. Why do you no work over here? Me no understand. Just wiggle it. Just wiggle it till it works. Now, one of the things though is that I'm not gonna be able to see out the top of this darn thing. We might, you know what? After all that work, we might have to go up anyway. My docker's on the bottom, so I don't have to worry about it. Ah, look at that. I lifted it, and now it doesn't work. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be able to see out that thing. God, don't you know? Of course. I'd probably be flying it this way. The game is like, but you won't be able to see, so we'll let you put it back. Right? Well, you know what? This is not supposed to be a sensible build. This is supposed to be a fun build. Alright. Because if we put something in the middle, we're just going to block everything. The heck, let's do it anyway. We just put a regular piece down. I like flying from the cockpit, which is why my current ship has a cabin bridge. Nice. Now, do I have room underneath? Yeah, all perfect. Yeah, let's back it up. Perfect. This. Back it up. Back it up, back it up. Actually, let's use the thicker version. That's not bad, man. That's not bad. The chonky A-wing. Well, hold on. We can get the little ones on the sides. Or do we still want this over here? Nah. The Chalky Wing. The Chalky Wing 9000. Oh, they've got the... Ooh, hold on. If we're looking at guns on the side, so their big thing is the guns on the sides. Let's get a side mount, which I just kind of deleted. So we're going to put our guns here to start with. So Let's put... Do I only... Am I only using 12 out of my 32 power? Oh, this is fantastic. This is fantastic. Oh my gosh. One of the things I was going to do to make this look a little better, especially for the guns things, I've gotten an... Oh, that's what I was kind of looking for. Does that look weird? Because it kind of stops and the engines go. I don't know. Do you think I don't think I need that. I don't think I need that. But I can also put... I like these things, because you can mount 3 weapons on them. And I think that would just kind of get that line a little bit better on the fin. Yeah. So I can get 4 of my 3, and I can put the obliterators on the sides. Let's do this. Before I add all the guns and spend a whole lot of money, this is good, this works, and I've always spent 4K. Let's save it. Accept. Let's get out of this. Oops. Oh yeah, no, that's right. I forgot how to save. It's been so long. No, I still haven't done like the passageway or which habs or which things I want. So we're not quite there yet. Oh my gosh, but I love how things develop. The chunky A-Wing. I love you so much. This is so good. Okay. Yes, I couldn't remember the name. It's a revelation. Yeah. It's a revelation 2. So yeah, a lot of good stuff on it. Okay, so now let's get the obliterators on them. Did I miss them? No. Oh wait, I did miss them. Where'd they go? Vanguard obliterators. Oh. Okay. So we're going... 1, 2. 2. 3. I then want a... what else should I get? I was using these. These are pretty good. PV 300s. I was using that on my other ones and I really liked them. And they're 3 each, so I can have 4. So we can go 1, 2, 3, gosh. And then I need a suppressor. What's the best suppressor? Suppressor. That's the one I think I was using on my other one. Yep, the suppressor I can put... But you know what? Oops. We've been holding on to that spot for so... Wait, I can put stuff up here? Oh, come on. You know we gotta put stuff... We gotta make this actually worthwhile. Put it up there? No. Can I put a plate up there? No. All right, we'll put it over here then. Boom. You know what? And I think I might move the shield somewhere. Can I move the shield? Yeah, just place it over there. Oh my gosh! Did we actually do something? Oh, and just under budget! Hold the phone! Just under budget! Okay. This is exciting. Okay. Weapons. Sign. Vanguards. Next one. Alpha beams. Fulminator suppressor. Woo! Everything is normal. Save. Let's now color it. Oh, I clicked the home ship. Well, I am going to fly it. So, hold on. Let's color it. Select all. Boom. Ooh, what color do we want? Oh no, I didn't put the habs. Okay, we'll have to do the habs. Oh, I just gotta flick them and change them. Ooh. What are the different colors? They got kind of a strips in the middle. Kind of grayish. Darker gray. Color 2. Color 2 is kind of that, oops, too much. That orange saturation. Color 3, we gotta go, I tell you, if we're gonna do this upright. A little purple. A little purple. Let's get a nice dark, rich purple. Yeah, we'll go real dark. It's almost black. What do we think? Mobility, nice. Ah, yes! Mobility, perfect! Mobility, perfect! Oh my gosh, this is gonna be one of the most fun builds. After dark so early? I know, right? Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Let's go into the habs. I want companionway. I want, let's see. So I am leading into, these are going to be just companionways. Actually, this can be a storage. This can be a, I like the emptiness of it. Companionway, companionway. That's the only thing on the bottom level. Second level. Wait, is that the bottom still? No, this is the second level. Yep, there's one underneath. Okay, so this is... That's definitely going to be companionway. Second level. Again, companionway. There's just less stuff. They both look like storerooms. Anyway. I'm going to be coming into... We could do an all-in-one berth. See how that rolls. And then I have... Is it just that? No, I've got another thing like that. All-in-one. And you know what you could do? You could have a workshop. Is it superior? Okay, let's do that then. Let's go with the B. So let's go B all-in-one berth because we got a sleeping area. The infirmary's got... Both the workshop and the infirmary have spaces in the back. You have all the benches and stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Except. Boom. Here. Save. Oh my god. And it's a front loader. I love the front loaders. Look at this. Look at this. There we go. Yeah, I love this. You got the thing. If you got to go to the bathroom, it's right there. It's right there. The bathroom is right there. There we go. Bed right there. Love it. What is this ladder for? Gotta get my orientation on here. Ah! So this is how I get down to the storeroom here. Yeah, because they're separated. So that's just a companionway storeroom. Should be the same thing here, but this should be... Also has a docker. Yep, there's a docker. Does this also go up to a... Ah, yeah, that's my other companionway. You mean succulent storage, that's right. Okay, so all three ways of this don't really use. Yeah. So this is the ladder game. I like it. So this is where we come in. Left and right, or just to go that right does take me down to the thing. But if I want to go up to... Oh my gosh. We've got chalkboards. There's all our stuff. There's weapons. Industrial. Spacesuit. Ah, yes! We got the jump seats! Yay! Oh my gosh. And then we go up here. Oh, look at that. That infirmary looks so good. I know. You know what? That's why I wanted to do one. Oh, look at this. There's also Oh, wait. No, I thought that was another bed. No. So there's my research lab. There's that. There we go. The walls look like they can be worked on. Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic. That's the infirmary. And then, if you guys haven't seen this, you know, this bridge, this cockpit, take a look at this thing. Oh my gosh. This is beautiful. I like this much better than the, it's the Kondiki! I like this much better than the, is it the Deimos one? That's the flat one? You know what I'm talking about? The one that's the flat, and you have to have, it's pretty wide. Oh, so they're gonna be like up here doing stuff all the time. No, the one that has the pillars in it, and then there's that the star console right in the center. It's very bright. Yeah, the triple, yeah, the Deimos Ares. Yeah. Yeah, it's too bright. Yeah, they got the seats in the back, which are cool, but it's so bright. No, I like this. I like the cargo hold in the back, the captain's thing. I love this. I love the sky roof in there. Oh, it's so good. All right. Let's take her out for a test drive. Oh my gosh. What does it look like from the seat? Oh, I like this. Oh, I like this a lot. Oh my god. And I can see! I can see over the edge of my nose. Alright, let's go. Yeah, sightline's not bad. Look at this, the Chonker! The Chonker A-Wing. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, those we got such good use out of the parts out of this. Oh, and it looks good from flying it too. Look at this. Okay, let's help out our guns.
This'll only take a minute.
No, I don't want to talk to you right now. Do this stuff.
Was it something I said?
No, you're fine. There we go. I know you can't see it. I need a button for this. That's one of the things I still got to make. But let me show you what I've got my points into. So I put it all for the obliterators. The big ones there. Halfway for the slow ones. One for the EM. But my engines are full, right? They're full. Engines full. Shields are full. And grav, you just need one. Well, I don't have any rock. Go away. Back, for the back profile. Yeah, the back profile, it looks awesome. That was the only thing with some of the ships that I made that were so flat. Oops, you guys can't see me now. So flat was that they just look thin in the rear view. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This thing's got some maneuverability, man. All right, what's our... I like it. I like it a lot. Top speed is 130. Okay. $440, and that's for a chonker. That's for a chonker. Something that's missing in translations in this isn't actually an A-wing. It's kidding, it's an A-wing. It's an... it's an A-wing. Look at this. This looks great. All right, save. Let's go start a fight. I gotta put like an outpost or something on Serapine or whatever so I can find it easier. Oh, see, like this, I can't make it all the way. So I can go here. Yep. Yeah, that's a long jump. You got what? The chunky A-wing? You don't like chunky A-wing? Oh, look at that. That looks so good. Chunk swing? Delilah, Delilah, da 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 da. Chunk wing. I will scan you just cuz. Oh, hi. You've got some stuff on you. Planium, iridium, alkalines, uranium, iron, and helium. I could do some space shipment around there. Good to know. Good to know. All right. Get chunks of Sparta. I love it. I realize they're both very different games, but did you play No Man's Sky? I did not. I was gonna play it, and then it had like all of its problems, and I kind of got, you know, like that. And then when they made a lot of their fixes and they got a better game, this game was in production. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just hold out for this.
And now fighting for the great Starfield.
Oh, you level 52? See ya. Get wrecked! Okay, I might be a little too close. Credits? Ooh, comm relays! I need comm relays. My cargo hold is full, of course it is. Machunkagon. I thought you were gonna do something on like a badunkadunk. Machunkadunk. Oh my gosh, that was fantastic. Well, these weapons are so good.